Welcome to Timebeat Breaking News channel. Here are our breaking news today. 1. Israel launched airstrike after rockets fired from Gaza. 2. U.S. ship fired 30 warning shots after Iranian vessels had approached the fleet.
Israel launched airstrike after rockets fired from Gaza. On Monday evening, rocket sirens blared across the city and other areas closer to Gaza's border. Tensions in Jerusalem reached their highest point. Shortly after 6 p.m. local time, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, said militant groups in the Gaza Strip launched 6 rockets at Jerusalem. IDF spokesman Jonathan Conricus said, one of the rockets caused some damage at a home on the western outskirts of Jerusalem. A second was intercepted by the Iron Dome aerial defense system and 4 landed in open terrain. At night, the IDF responded with a series of airstrikes in Gaza. Dozens of rockets were fired at locations across southern and central Israel on Monday. The IDF struck 3 Hamas terrorists in Gaza. Later, the army had also attacked a tunnel, and rocket launchers and more sites would be hit overnight. The Palestinian Ministry of Health said 20 people had been killed, including 9 children. About 150 rockets had been fired from Gaza into Israeli territory, of which dozens had been intercepted by the Iron Dome by 11 p.m. local time. Hamas, the Palestinian militant group that controls Gaza, claimed responsibility for the initial rocket fire on Jerusalem, which occurred just hours after it demanded that Israeli police withdraw from Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque complex.
The United States. U.S. ship fired 30 warning shots after Iranian vessels had approached the fleet. A U.S. Coast Guard ship fired about 30 warning shots as a group of 13 Iranian fast boats sped toward U.S. Navy vessels in the Strait of Hormuz, in what the Pentagon called unsafe and unprofessional maneuvers by the naval arm of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGCN. The incident marked the second time within the last month that U.S. military vessels have had to fire warning shots because of what they said was unsafe behavior by Iranian vessels in the region, after a relative lull in such interactions over the past year. John Kirby, a Pentagon spokesperson, said the warning shots were fired after the Iranian fast boats came as close as 150 yards of 6 U.S. military vessels, including the USS Monterey, that was escorting the guided missile submarine Georgia. The U.S. Coast Guard cutter Maui fired the warning shots from a .50 caliber machine gun before the Iranian vessels left. A day earlier, the Monterey had intercepted an arms shipment aboard a dhow in the Arabian Sea apparently headed for Yemen, whose Houthi rebels are supported by Iran. In April, a U.S. military ship fired warning shots after 3 vessels from IRGCN came close to it, and another American patrol boat in the Gulf. The latest incident comes as world powers and Iran seek to speed up efforts to bring Washington and Tehran back into compliance with the 2015 nuclear accord. Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.